In the treasury of ancient legends and the sacred stories recorded through countless centuries, the image of Michael, the majestic archangel, the sword of heaven, has always shone with indestructible power and unwavering loyalty, as a vivid symbol of justice and divine strength that surpasses all ordinary images of protection. From the ancient pages of the Bible to the works in the heavenly scriptures, Michael is not only described as an angel, but also as the supreme commander of the angelic host, the one who stands firm in the sky when darkness threatens to invade, and is the embodiment of the final judgment against all evil forces. When the call, "Who is like God?" resounds as a challenge to anyone who dares to violate the order of the universe, Michael is the living answer, a testament to the divine power that no one dares oppose. Michael appears in the darkest moments of human history, when all the believers and weary souls need to find a source of motivation from undying faith. His image is like a blazing flame amid the gloomy sky, banishing all nightmares and affirming that no darkness can conceal the light of justice. The story of the legendary battle between Michael and Lucifer, the rebellious one full of arrogance, once a magnificent angel granted the highest glory, has become a symbol of the struggle between good and evil, between true faith and pride. Lucifer, because of greed and the pride of self-proclaimed supreme power, initiated a rebellion to overthrow the heavenly order. But it was Michael's decisiveness and courage that made the uprising vanish, leaving a profound lesson about the destruction wrought by pride and the importance of a strong power to maintain the order of the universe. Michael is known not only as an indomitable warrior, but also as the final arbiter, the one whose name, when uttered, makes all dark forces tremble. Michael's strength does not come from brutality or hatred, but from an unwavering belief in justice and sacred truth. His image with the holy flaming sword, the shining shield, and the outspread wings not only demonstrates power, but also is a symbol of integrity, courage, and the spirit that does not yield before any challenge. These symbols have become a source of inspiration for millions of people around the world, from devout believers to leaders to everyday warriors, those who are always ready to stand up to protect high values and affirm the right of justice to live. In the major religious traditions, such as Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, Michael is always revered as the ultimate protector of heaven and humanity. In Christianity, he is the leader of the fighting angels, the one who once cast down Lucifer and will lead the final battle between light and darkness. In Islam, Mikhail, the equivalent version of Michael, is associated with the symbols of nurturing and maintaining natural balance, showing that his role is not only limited to fighting, but also involves managing the elements of nature to bring prosperity to mankind. And in Judaism, Michael is regarded as the protector of the people of Israel, the one who safeguards the safety of righteous souls and acts as an intermediary to guide them through the gates of heaven. My personal view of Michael is not only confined to the image of a warrior angel, but also as a symbol of inner strength, of courage, and of the will that never succumbs to adversity. In modern life, when pressures, conflicts, and injustices are always lurking, Michael's image is like a reminder that every person can find an inner source of motivation to stand up and defend true values. Many times, in difficult moments, we feel a kinship with Michael's spirit, the one who once fought until the end for truth and justice, not only for heaven, but also for humanity. From that arises the question in each of us: do we have enough courage to become our own little version of Michael in our lives, daring to stand up and confront challenges no matter how harsh the circumstances may be? For centuries, the stories of Michael have been reinterpreted through works of art, from paintings and sculptures to music and literature. Each of these works strives to convey the image of Michael, an uncompromising warrior, the one who has been and is continuing to write the heroic story of restoration and justice. His image with the blazing sword is not only a symbol of power, but also a commitment that anyone who dares to challenge the order of the universe will have to pay dearly. These works not only revive the legend of an indomitable angel, but also illustrate the message that within every person there exists the strength to change one's destiny, no matter how circumstances may vary. Not stopping at the role of a warrior, Michael is also known as the ultimate judge, the one who weighs the actions and fate of souls. In moments of sin and destruction, Michael will appear with the heavenly scale to measure the sincerity of each person, showing no leniency toward those who have committed unforgivable sins. The image of the one carrying the scale, symbolizing fair judgment, has become a powerful emblem of protection and of restoration after the darkest moments in human history. The battle between Michael and Lucifer is not only a contest of power, but also a struggle between faith and arrogance, between true belief and the betrayal born of greed. Lucifer, who was originally considered the brightest angel, due to his arrogance and ambition that exceeded his limits, embarked on the path of rebellion, trying to overthrow the predetermined order. But it was in that darkest moment that Michael appeared with the holy flaming sword, defeating the rebel, affirming that no one can overcome the divine power of heaven. That battle not only changed the course of heaven, but also became an eternal lesson about the devastation of pride and the power of steadfast faith. The image of Michael defeating Lucifer has become a symbol of the triumph of light over darkness, a reminder that no matter who dares to challenge the order of the universe, ultimate justice will always be carried out. Even in the chaotic moments of human history, when society is divided and negative forces pursue, Michael's image appears like a guiding torch, affirming that no matter how darkness may spread, the light of faith and truth always leads the way. Leaders, inspirational figures, and even the everyday warriors in life have drawn strength from Michael's message, that as long as we never give up, even if the road is rugged, the light of justice will ultimately prevail. From there, Michael's image has become a symbol of restoration, of perseverance, and of inner strength, an inexhaustible source of motivation for every person to ask whether they have the courage to stand up to protect sacred values and live a meaningful life. In today's world, with its incessant changes, when humanitarian values, integrity, and justice are continuously challenged, Michael's image becomes more necessary than ever. He is not only the warrior of heaven, but also a reminder that every person, however small, can contribute to the fight against evil and build a just society where faith and hope are always nurtured. Michael's courage, recorded on every page of the Bible and the heavenly scriptures, has inspired countless generations, making them believe that even in the darkest moments, the light of faith and truth will always shine. When thinking of Michael, one cannot help but recall the historical moments when communities stood up against oppression, when movements for justice were propelled by the spirit of indomitable warriors, those who drew inspiration from Michael's image to defend human values. Over many decades, from revolutions for independence to movements demanding workers' rights, the message of inner strength and courage from Michael has spread far and wide, becoming a symbol of the belief that anyone can change their destiny if they know how to stand up for what is right. From a personal perspective, I perceive that, although modern life is full of challenges and difficulties, each person needs to find within themselves the strength of a little Michael. The one who dares to stand up when everything seems to collapse. The one who dares to confront adversity to protect high values. That very spirit has been, is, and will continue to be a source of inspiration for all of us to keep striving, never giving in to difficulties, whether in work, personal life, or in the mission to build a better society. Let the image of Michael, with his holy flaming sword, shining shield, and radiant wings, always be the guiding light, reminding us that as long as faith, courage, and determination are nurtured, no storm in life can shake our fighting spirit. In every story, every hymn of artistic and literary works, Michael's image has been recreated as a symbol of restoration and divine justice. He is not only the protector of heaven, but also the guide leading souls back to the light, a symbol of the final judgment in the decisive moments of humanity. His image, carrying the heavenly scale, weighing the actions of each person, is the very admonition that, whether regret or grace exists, the ultimate truth will still be brought to light. Thus, Michael becomes the fair judge, whose appearance always signals an irreversible moment when all sins, when all betrayals will be punished without mercy. If you are feeling tired from injustices, if your heart is weighed down by hardships and failures, Remember that within each of us exists a divine strength, the strength that Michael represents. Let his image inspire you, help you realize that no matter how darkness may envelop, the light of faith and truth can always dispel all nightmares. Embark on the journey to seek your inner strength. Become an inspiration to those around you, and relentlessly strive for a bright future where justice and compassion are celebrated. For in every small action, in every arduous step, you are writing a new chapter of your own story. A story of courage, of unwavering faith, and of light triumphing over darkness. And finally, when those calls echo in the hearts of every person, remind yourself that you too can become a little Michael, the one who not only protects yourself, but also is a beacon of hope, a source of motivation for the entire community. Step out, spread the message of courage, of integrity, and of the power of faith, so that together we can build a bright future, where the light of divine justice always shines, where every small action contributes to changing the fate of humanity. Let the image of Michael, the indomitable warrior of heaven, become a symbol of restoration, of the belief that no matter how many difficulties and challenges there are, the inner strength of every person will always be the guiding torch, leading us through every storm of life. Therefore, from the heroic pages of the Bible and the heavenly scriptures, we realize that the battle between light and darkness is not only fought in the realm of heaven, but also spreads into every moment of our lives. Remember that no matter how thick the darkness is, as long as faith, courage, and an unceasing fighting spirit are nurtured, the light of heaven, the light of justice and of truth, will always triumph. And when you feel weak, remember that within you there is always a divine strength to stand up, just as Michael once did, daring to defend what is right, daring to confront challenges, and turning every difficult moment into an opportunity to affirm faith in restoration and justice. Let this call resound, not only as a message of legend, but also as an invitation to action for you. Be an inspiration. Be the guiding light for those who are lost. Stand up to protect the sacred values of humanity, and together build a bright future where darkness will never have a place. For in the end, within each of us, the strength of Michael, the strength of courage, of faith, and of justice will always be an undying flame, lighting the path to a just, compassionate, and hope-filled world. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please support us by liking, sharing, and inviting everyone to join our community by subscribing to the channel. See you in the next video. Thank you.